The land begins here, under a sky so vast, it seems to hold the world's breath. This is the Pampas, an ocean of grass stretching to a horizon that is forever distant, forever calling. The wind, a constant companion, combs through the golden stalks, creating waves that ripple in an endless, silent rhythm. It whispers tales of solitude, of seasons turning, of life that is both tenacious and fleeting. A soft piano melody drifts on this wind, each note a droplet of dew on a blade of pampas grass, while the deep, resonant hum of orchestral strings mirrors the immensity of the earth below. The world feels new here, forged from light and soil. One can stand for hours listening. The sound is a symphony of quiet things. The rustle of the grass is the primary voice, a gentle percussive shushing that never truly ceases. Beneath it, you can hear the faint stirrings of hidden creatures, the soft thud of a burrowing armadillo, the almost imperceptible scurry of a field mouse. The air itself seems to hum with a low-frequency energy, a vibration that rises from the very soil. The colors are profound, the rich ochre earth peeking through carpets of emerald and gold, all of it painted beneath a dome of impossible cerulean blue. The sun's journey across this expanse is a drama in itself. At dawn, it bleeds soft pastels across the eastern edge, turning the dew-kissed grasses into a field of tiny diamonds. By midday, it is a fierce white eye, bleaching the colors and casting sharp, dark shadows that offer little respite. But it is the evening that holds the true magic. The sky catches fire, a conflagration of crimson, deep orange, and royal purple. The land soaks in this warmth, this final glorious display, before surrendering to the cool embrace of a night sky littered with stars. Here, time does not march forward. It expands. Each moment is full, complete. The scale of the landscape has a way of recalibrating the human spirit, of quieting the frantic pace of the modern world and replacing it with a profound sense of presence. To be here is to feel a connection to something ancient and elemental, to understand that we are but a small part of a much grander story. The wind continues its song, a lullaby for the sleeping plains, carrying with it the scent of wild herbs and damp earth, a fragrance of pure, untamed life. If you've enjoyed this journey across the Pampas, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more untold stories and breathtaking landscapes from Argentina and beyond. Join us as we continue to explore the world's hidden wonders. We journey south, where the land grows wilder, more dramatic. The gentle plains give way to a kingdom of giants. This is Patagonia. Mountains, jagged and severe, tear at the sky, their peaks cloaked in snow that has not melted for millennia. Their granite faces, scarred by wind and time, stand as silent witnesses to the earth's raw power. They are sentinels of stone, their presence both intimidating and deeply humbling. A lone cello plays a mournful, searching tune, its notes echoing in the vast, silent valleys, seeming to ask questions of the ancient peaks. Below these titans lie lakes of an impossible color. They are liquid turquoise, pools of melted glacier water so pure they seem to hold the blue of the sky captive. The surface can be a perfect mirror, reflecting the inverted mountains with breathtaking clarity. But when the Patagonian wind awakens, it scours the water, whipping it into a frenzy of white-capped waves that crash against the stony shores. The sound of this water, whether lapping gently or roaring with fury, becomes the region's heartbeat, a constant reminder of the forces that shape this formidable landscape. Shadow and light play a vital role in this theater of stone. As clouds drift across the sun, enormous shadows glide across the mountainsides, revealing and concealing textures, cracks, and hidden waterfalls. The light has a crystalline quality, sharp and clear, making every detail stand out in high contrast. The deep green of the lenga forests that cling to the lower slopes appears almost black against the pale gray of the rock and the brilliant white of the ice fields. It is a world of elemental contrasts, a masterpiece painted in bold, uncompromising strokes of color and form. There is a palpable sense of suspense in the air, a feeling that the land is alive and watching. Every gust of wind carries a different story. Every crack of a distant, calving glacier sounds like the world being born anew. To walk here is to tread lightly, with a sense of reverence for the immense power held in check all around. The orchestral strings swell, mirroring the grandeur of the vista, then fall away to the simple haunting sound of the wind whistling through a rocky pass, a lonely timeless song of ice and stone. Life here must be resilient, shaped by the unforgiving beauty of its home. And it is. High above, against the canvas of the sky, a condor soars. It is a magnificent silhouette of dark feathers against bright blue. With barely a beat of its enormous wings, it rides the thermal updrafts, a master of the air currents. In slow motion, we see the intricate adjustments of its primary feathers, each one a fine-tuned instrument for navigating the invisible rivers of wind. Its flight is not an effort, but a surrender, a perfect, graceful dance with the atmosphere itself. On the high steps, herds of guanacos move with a nervous balletic grace. These wild relatives of the llama are the spirit of the Patagonian plains. Their slender legs carry them effortlessly over the rocky terrain, their large, dark eyes ever watchful. When they run, it is a spectacle of fluid motion, a ripple of tawny fur and synchronized limbs flowing across the landscape. They pause, lifting their elegant heads to test the wind, their breath pluming in the cold air. Their movements are a quiet story of survival, of vigilance and community in a land of predators and vast, open spaces. In the shallow, saline lakes of the high Andes, another kind of beauty takes the stage. Flocks of flamingos gather, their flamboyant pink plumage a startling slash of color against the muted tones of the altiplano. They move with a slow, deliberate elegance, their long curved necks dipping into the water as they filter for food. Their collective movements seem choreographed, a slow-motion waltz performed in the shallows. The soft piano returns, its delicate notes like droplets of water accompanying the gentle, almost silent procession of these fantastical birds. Each creature is a testament to the power of adaptation. From the condor's mastery of the sky to the guanaco's swiftness on the ground and the flamingo's specialized existence in the harsh salt lakes, life has found a way not just to survive, but to do so with a unique and profound beauty. Observing them is like watching a silent film, a story told not with words, but with the pure, unadorned poetry of movement. The orchestral score swells with a sense of wonder, honoring the quiet dignity of these wild souls. The soul of Argentina is found not only in its landscapes, but in its people. In the small towns and bustling city barrios, we encounter the women who are the nation's vibrant heart. Their faces tell a story of layered heritage, a beautiful fusion of worlds. One sees the distinct fine features of Italian ancestors, the high cheekbones, the expressive brows, the strong classical lines of a Roman portrait. This European elegance is infused with a fiery Latin energy, a warmth that radiates from their dark, intelligent eyes and animates their every gesture. Their daily lives are a tapestry of strength and grace. We see a woman in a sun-drenched market, her hands, weathered by work, skillfully selecting the ripest tomatoes. Her movements are efficient, practiced, yet full of a certain artistry. She laughs with a neighbor, a sound that is rich and musical, carrying easily through the lively hum of the crowd. There is a confidence in her posture, a deep-rooted connection to her community and her role within it. Her presence is a quiet anchor in the swirling activity around her, a point of calm and certainty. In a quiet courtyard, another woman tends to her plants, her fingers gently coaxing life from the soil. The afternoon light filters through the leaves, dappling her face in patterns of gold and shadow. Her expression is one of serene concentration, a quiet communion with the green world she cultivates. The scene is simple yet profound. It speaks of nurturing, of patience, of creating beauty in the small corners of the world. A gentle piano melody accompanies her work, each note reflecting the care and tenderness in her hands. These women embody a powerful duality. They possess a deep earthy resilience, a strength forged by history and necessity. Yet, it is paired with an infectious passion for life, a love for family, for food, for music, for conversation. Their energy is the true soundtrack of the nation, not just the grand orchestra, but the intimate melody of daily existence. They are the keepers of tradition and the drivers of the future, their stories woven inextricably into the fabric of this complex, beautiful land. In their eyes, one sees the reflection of the same wild beauty found in the mountains and plains. Nature's power in Argentina often expresses itself in its most elemental forms, fire and water. In the north, the earth opens up to reveal a spectacle of breathtaking force, Iguazu Falls. This is not a single waterfall, but a colossal amphitheater of hundreds of cascades, stretching for nearly 3 kilometers. The sound is a physical presence, a deafening visceral roar that vibrates through your entire body. A permanent cloud of mist rises from the chasm, catching the sun to create a constant halo of rainbows. It is water as an agent of creation and destruction, endlessly carving the land. The sheer volume of water is almost incomprehensible. It thunders over the precipice, a churning, furious mass of white and brown, before plunging into the gorge below. The orchestral strings surge to a powerful crescendo, trying to match the immensity of the scene, while the deep percussion echoes the constant heavy impact of the falls. To stand at the edge of the devil's throat is to feel utterly insignificant, to be humbled by a display of natural power so overwhelming it borders on the sublime. The air is thick with moisture, the scent of wet earth and vegetation hanging heavy. In contrast to the roaring water, there is the fire of the sun in the arid northwest. Here, the landscape is a painter's palette of fiery reds, deep oranges, and scorched yellows. The Quebrada de Humahuaca, the Hill of Seven Colors, is a geological wonder where mineral deposits have stained the mountainsides in brilliant, stratified bands. The sun beats down relentlessly, the heat shimmering off the dry, cracked earth. The wind that blows here is hot and dusty, carrying the silence of the high-altitude desert. This is a land baked by a celestial fire. The colors are at their most intense in the late afternoon, when the low sun ignites the hillsides, making them glow as if lit from within. The deep shadows in the ravines create a dramatic high contrast, a landscape of pure, bold form. The music shifts to a more sparse and atmospheric tone, with long drawn-out notes from a solo cello, suggesting vastness and ancient heat. Here, water is a distant memory, a precious treasure, and life clings to the margins, adapted to the beautiful harshness of this sun-scorched earth. As our journey draws to a close, what remains is not just a collection of images, but a feeling. It is the echo of the wind across the pampas, the chill of the Patagonian air, the roar of the falls, and the warmth of a human smile. Argentina is a land of profound dualities, of immense lonely spaces and vibrant, passionate communities, of gentle beauty and terrifying power, of ancient rock and fleeting life. To experience it is to understand that these are not contradictions, but harmonies in a grand continental symphony. The land holds its stories close. They are written in the strata of a colorful mountain, in the flow of a glacier, in the flight of a condor. They are whispered in the rustle of leaves in a Buenos Aires courtyard and sung in the laughter of a market vendor. These are tales without words, felt rather than told. They speak of time on a geological scale, a pace so slow that human lives are but a brief bright flicker against its backdrop. The soft piano returns, playing a simple, reflective theme, a melody of memory and quiet contemplation. The true essence of this place is its wild soul. It is a spirit that cannot be fully tamed or catalogued. It is present in the untamed peaks of the Andes and in the untamable spirit of its people. It is a powerful life force that pulses just beneath the surface of everything. You can feel it when you look into the dark, knowing eyes of a guanaco, or when you witness the awesome spectacle of a glacier calving, a mountain of ice surrendering to the water with a sound like thunder. It is a reminder that we are guests in a world far older and more powerful than ourselves, and so we leave with a sense of awe. The orchestral strings swell one last time, not with drama, but with a deep, resonant feeling of reverence. The sounds of wind and water fade slowly, leaving behind a lingering silence that is filled with memory. Argentina does not simply show you its beauty. It shares with you a piece of its timeless, mysterious soul. And that is a story that stays with you, an echo that continues to resonate long after you have gone.